Welcome student in our today's section of subject Power Engineering and Refrigeration. Today we are going to start our chapter number 4. And name of this chapter number 4 is Gas Turbine and Jet Propulsion. So here we are going to study the two parts of this chapter. First part is the gas turbine. Here gas turbine we are going to use the gas to run the turbine. That's why we name it as a gas turbine. So before this gas turbine, it is having the three components, then its working component structures, or we are going to study in the today's section. Okay, so here I started. So what is a gas turbine? So it is an internal combustion engine consisting of an air compressor, combustion chamber, and the turbine wheel. The turning wheel is rotated by the expanding products, which is high pressure burn gases of combustion. The four major types of gas turbine engine are turboprop, turbojet, turbofan, and turboshaft. So here what is happening in this gas turbine? In this gas turbine, compressor compresses the gases, then send it to the combustion chamber, and in that combustion chamber the pressure and temperature of these gases increases due to the combustion, and then this high pressure gases is sent to the wheel turbine where it rotates the turbine as it got expand inside the turbine, and this it rotates the turbine shaft, and then this turbine shaft is connected to the load. Normally this turbine shaft is connected to the generator there to generate the electricity. Okay, so the four major types of gas turbine are turboprop, turbojet, turbofan, and turboshaft. Okay, so here you can see on your screen. The gas turbine is a prime mover which develop power by burning of the fuel. The gas turbine are axial flow machines which converts the heat from the combusted fuel into the thrust power or shaft power. So here by combustion of the gases we are getting this energy, and this energy is utilized to rotate the turbine. A jet of hot gases and air mixture is made to flow over the rings of moving blades mounted on a shaft, and in doing so the velocity of the jet decreases. Here what is happening, this high pressure is focused on this turbine, and where this its velocity of this jet is get decreases. Its kinetic energy is absorbed by the rings of the blades, imparting rotary motion of the shaft. A large part of power developed by this turbine rotor is consumed from driving a compressor which supplies air under pressure to the combustion chamber, while the remaining power is utilized for doing the work. I am going to explain this in this diagram here. So it is there in this slide you can see the three main components of this gas turbine. First component is air compressor, second one is the combustion chamber, and third one is the turbine wheel. Okay, so here you can see this is the compressor from which the atmospheric air comes inside this compressor, and this compressor is initially started by the starter here, like the battery which is provided in our two-wheeler. We use this starter here to start the compressor for the first time. As this air compressor starts compressing the air, and this compressing air is then supplied to the combustion chamber. This inside this combustion chamber fuel will be supplied, and this fuel is get burned here in this combustion chamber, and this burnt out gases having very high pressure and high temperature. When this high pressure gases is sent to this turbine here, then this turbine blade starts rotating, and this turbine also rotates the shaft which is coupled to it, and the energy of this kinetic energy of these gases is utilized here in the turbine, and this energy is converted to the utilization form. Here if we connect this turbine to the generator, then this kinetic energy of this gases gets converted into the mechanical energy here, and this mechanical energy is get converted to the electricity here by coupling of this turbine shaft to the generator shaft. And some part of this turbine, some part of the energy generated by this turbine is used to rotate the compressor here. So means the total power developed by this turbine, the part of this power is used to rotate the used to run the compressor here. Means once you only once time you are using this starter here to start for the first time. After as the jet turbine start producing power, this energy is used to run the compressor. Okay. So here it is the section view of our gas turbine. Here you can see it is the first one is the compressor assembly. After this compressor assembly, it is having a combustion assembly, and after this combustion assembly, it is having a turbine assembly here. Okay. So in that this compression assembly, the air is compressed here. It is sucks from the atmosphere. This temperature and pressure of the okay sorry this pressure of this air is get increases here. Then this high pressure air is supplied to the combustion chamber where fuel is supplied. And in the inside this combustion chamber, this air fuel mixture get burned. As this air fuel mixture gets burns, it produces the high pressure, high temperature exhaust gases. These exhaust gases is then passed through the turbine here, and these high temperature gases gets expand inside the turbine blades, causes to rotate the turbine, and once the turbine start rotating, it starts producing the power. This power can be used to for the various applications, but sometimes it is used to generate the electricity if we couple this turbine shaft to the generator shaft. Okay. So again this slide again showing this compressor, combustion chamber and turbine. In short, we are going to see it. So what is compressor? Compressor draws in the air and compresses it. Then combustion chamber, fuel pumped in and ignited to burn with the compressed air. Then what is happening in the turbine? Hot gases converted to the work can drive the compressor and external load. Okay. Here you can see it's a turbine. Then we are taking a small introduction of this compressor here. So what is the function of the compressor here? This compressor supplies high pressure air for combustion process. And what are the types of this compressor? The types of compressor can be stating as this radial compressor, centrifugal flow compressor, then axial flow compressor. Here you can see this diagram for the radial flow and axial flow compressor. Students, we already studied this compressor in our chapter number 3. Okay, so we are not going to deep here, but the advantages for this radial or centrifugal compressor, it is having simple design. Then it is good for low compression ratio. Then disadvantage is that it is difficult to stage less efficient. Then third one for the axial flow, it is good for high compression ratio and it is most commonly used. Okay. Then what is compressor? It is compressor is it is a controlling load on compressor to ensure maximum efficiency and allows for flexibility, and compressor can be split into the high pressure compressor and low pressure compressor section. Okay. Then vent control, inlet vanes and nozzle angles can be varied to control air flow. Okay. When uses of this compressor is the primary air is 30%, so it passes directly to the combustor for the combustion process. Then secondary air, it is passes through holes in perforated inner shell and mixes with the combustion gases. Then third one, it is the film cooling air, which is 5%. It is insulated or cooled turbine blades. Then this is the combustion chamber. What is happening in the combustion chamber? Where air and fuel are mixed, ignited and burned together. Spark plug uses to ignite the fuel. Then types of this combustion chamber, can be a can type or annular type or can annular type. This can type it is for small centrifugal compressor. This annular for it is the larger and axial compressor. Then can annular it is the rarely used. Then what is turbine? It consists of one or more stages designed to develop rotational energy. So inside this turbine, we are going to use this high pressure air to rotate the turbine, and here the kinetic energy of these gases are used to get the mechanical energy. It is used as sets of nozzle and blades. a single shaft. Power coupling on same shaft as turbine. Same shaft drives rotor of compressor and power components. Then here it is having the types of this turbine here. First one is the split shaft. The gas generator turbine drives the compressor. Power turbine separated from this gas generator turbine. Power turbine driven by the exhaust from gas generator and turbine. Power turbine drives power coupling here. Here you can see this is the simple diagram for this compressor, which is starting by the generator here. Then it is connected to the combustion chamber. Combustion chamber is connected to the gas generator turbine, and gas generator turbine is further connected to the power turbine here. Here power turbine can be in the form of the generator. Here you can see this the types of turbine. Here can we say that this turbine can be run with the steam, with the water, with wind, and with the help of the burnt gases. So we can name it as steam turbine, water turbine, wind turbine, or gas turbine. These water turbines are used in the hydroelectric power plant, where this energy of the water is used as to run this turbine, and then this energy of this water can be converted to the mechanical energy, and then mechanical energy can convert it into the electrical energy. Then gas turbine, it is also classified as aircraft engine or power generation. It is again having high pressure, then high temperature gases. It is gas turbine uses the high pressure, high temperature gases. They are generated inside the engine. Here engine, it is the internal combustion engine, you may say, generated inside this engine. It expands through a specially designed turbine. Okay. And then here we are going to list some applications of this gas turbine. It is used for electric power generation. As I already told you that electric power can be generated using this gas turbine. Then it is having many industrial uses. Okay. So various industrial uses such as crude oil pumping or refining process, we are going to use this gas turbine. Then electric power generation. It's a relatively low installation cost per kilowatt install capacity commended. Attention throughout the world as excellent source of peaking or emergency power. Maharashtra State Electricity Board MSEB have a larger gas turbine based power station at Uran near Mumbai by installing 4 6 megawatt sets and 4 108 megawatt sets of gas turbine. In the area Uran, they are producing the electricity by using this gas turbine. Then again it is having this marine propulsion or ship propulsion. Gas turbine are used in the marine engine for propelling the ship. Then locomotive propulsion and automotive propulsions. The gas turbine plants are lower in weight and smaller in size for the same power output than of that of the internal combustion engine. Hence, gas turbines are being extensively used in the aircraft. Then for the turbojet and turbopropelling engine, fuels such as diesel, paraffin, kerosene, coal and gas are used there. Then these are the types of gas turbine. Normally the gas turbine can be divided into the two main types. First one is the constant volume or expansion type gas turbine. Another one is the constant pressure or continuous expansion gas turbine. Okay. Okay students, so this constant volume gas turbine, it is you can see here it is the diagram for this constant value gas turbine. It is the diagram for the constant pressure or continuous combustion type of gas turbine. Okay, so in the next section we are going to study about this constant volume gas turbine, constant pressure gas turbine, this gas turbine with intercooler generator. Okay, so here I am stopping this lecture, and in the next section we will see about this gas turbine with constant volume and constant pressure. Okay, so here I am stopping.